What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. So we are diving in with some Rab C, Nesbitt. You know the drill. We on season 9, boys and girls. Holy shite. This episode is called Heal. Let's get it, boys and girls. Let's
go. Bloody Wayne. Not off your horns. Wish we were getting on that well too.
I know, Rab. It can't be helped.
Oh, dear God, take a swatch at this beaver here. What the hell, that's not a doctor.
Have some dignity. This is a harmony zone.
Oh, get an aim, woman. It's a psycho wing. It's a priory for scum.
Keep your voice down. It's no right to be flippant in here.
I'm not being flippant. I was sectioned once myself. Why, Chris, you should know. You signed a consent form.
It's just been one gay romantic whirl after another.
Oh, well. Don't worry about it. Gas is on a section 4. That's a doddle. It's like being in the Hilton, except you take away your shoelaces. It's a section 2 and 3. That's the one you want to worry about. That's when they might take a notion to strap you down and zap you. Next thing you know, you're stotting about in a bubble hat, swapping comics with the Waynes.
Are you Gash Nesbitt's parents?
Aye, that's us.
Can I have a wee word?
All right, aye.
Hello, nurse.
I'm telling you, some of these incomers can't understand a word they're saying. I'm cleaning their hooses and I'm miming moppy and they're saying, don't shoot, human rights. I'm no racist, but see if I hear another Romanian family playing the girl from Ipanina and a flat accordion and a one-string guitar, I'll banjo the lot of them. Here. Where'd I put my keys?
They'll be in your...
Oh, they're in my hand. Honest to God, sometimes I think I'm losing the plot.
I've been telling you that for months. Your mother went the same way with the Alzheimer's. Staring at a bus stop naked. Right, except for a rainmate and a faraway expression.
Don't start that again. Mind you, your heart goes out to them. There they are, strangers in a strange land. You've got to have compassion for them. There was one lassie the day. Hungarian, Virag. Absolutely beautiful. 26-year-old. Widowed, alone. Left to bring up a wee Wayne. Vulnerable.
What's coming out? What do you mean you're not coming out? This is a nut house, for God's sake. Sorry, no offence, then.
And you think it's any better out there? Frying pans and fires mean anything to you?
If Gash chooses, he can remain here as a voluntary patient. I'll leave you alone to discuss it.
2 years ago, I was living the dream. OK, I still couldn't see my daughter, but I had my woman, my Job, my ain wee gingerbread duplex.
Well, unfortunately, that was repossessed by the sugar plum bailiffs.
So, I lose my woman, my house, I go into tailspin. Well, that's the way of the world. I'm just one more credit crunch loser, big wowee.
You've no lost everything, son. You've still got your family. He could come and live with us, couldn't he, Rab?
Eh? Oh, listen, son, they do a lovely schizoid suite up the cycle wing. They've got rubber cutlery, dolphin tapes, the whole 9 yards.
Rab! See, it would never work.
All right, look, for your mother's sake, will you give it a go?
What for? I've got it made in here. Finger paints, rubber sheets, a Wendy house without negative equity. It's too big out there, it would drive me nuts.
You're nuts already, so it's a win-win.
Please, son, give life a try. For my sake.
If it doesn't work out, I can sign myself back in.
Promise.
Now, come on, get your arse in gear before Anton Dubek there calls you for a rumba. Come on, move it!
A little weird with the different characters. You know, you've grown to see these guys for years and years, and now it's different characters. A little weird.
Now remember, Rab, his woman has left him, so big him up.
Ah, right. Well, son, That's been a spot of good news, your bird leaving you, eh? You've got your whole life ahead of you, haven't you? To do whatever the hell you like. You can jet ski, you can hang glide, you can watch Countdown. I'm not really hitting the spot with this positive spin carry on, am I?
No, really, no. But for once, it isn't your fault. Lorna called me boring. Can you believe that?
Why, you? Sunshine Gash, the cheery Charlie Chester of the crack pipe.
Well, that's just it. Once I cleaned up my act, she lost interest.
Oh, that's no true, son. Lorna really respected you for giving up drugs. She told me that herself.
Here we go, the dreaded R word. That's the worst thing a woman can do for a man. Respect him.
What do you know about women?
I know this much. You respect Vince Cable. You respect Alex Salmon. But you drop your drawers for Daniel Craig. Am I right?
I can't believe this. My bird's left me. I'm fresh out the hospital and now I have a picture in my head of my ma bending her for Daniel Craig.
I never said anything about bending her. You made that bit up.
I must be sicker than I thought.
I thought you were trying to help.
Listen, son. You're an ex-drug fiend, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. But I tell you, blood is thicker than water, isn't it? So, hands across the hepatitis C. What do you say?
Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate that. And relax. I won't be here for long.
Tell me this, son. When was the last time you saw wee Peaches?
I saw her in triplicate when I was in acid. She was a blur on speed. But now I've cleaned up my act, I'd love to see Peaches again.
Would you love her enough to stay at the nut house?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, what do you think?
Great. Except her ma's a banshee.
Don't forget my special gifts. Unlike Daniel Craig, I am one of the few men that can charm the knickers onto a woman.
Good luck, Mr. Bond.
Bridie! He's not that kind of nutter. You're not going to need a machete. Unless, of course, you're coming via Paisley. Aye. All right. Listen, you get the teas in and I'll be right there. OK.
Hey, Da. I feel right glake it sat here. How'd it go?
Oh, clockwork. Well, this is nice, isn't it? This is bringing back memories. Remember when I used to take you to the adventure playground when you were away?
Aye. I was 8 buck before I realised it was a pub cellar. You used to tell me that the beer crates were Lego blocks.
Oh, look, you're going to split hairs. Right, I'll away and see Bridie and I'll be right back, OK?
All right.
Look at the state of you. Now, don't be doing any of that feathers for justice stuff when I'm not here. Chain yourself the railings round here, they'll stab you and knock your iPod.
OK. And Da?
Eh?
Hurry back.
Aye. Just, you have some of your beta blockers and a wee Prozac and Daddy'll be right back. They grow up that quick, don't they?
Nice moves.
Mr. Cotter. Mr. Cotter.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. It's that tambourin folk music for a great Hungarian plainer. I can't get enough of it.
I'm glad you like the music of my country. Tea?
Oh, thank you. Have you no milk?
Monk?
Squeezy, daddy.
Milk. In Hungary, milk is for the babies, not for tea.
No matter hee-haw milk. Scottish man, easy oozy.
It's very kind of you to come. I was not expecting any more visit.
It's tradition in my country. Scottish man here, young widow alone. Him washcock and juke straight round to hell. Young widow, no worry. Scottish man joke. Him not come on sniff.
him no loophole.
You are very kind. My manners. I have only one chair, please.
You have come to the right country. In Scotland, many chairs. Someday, Jamesy, take you to traditional Scottish furniture shop, IKEA. Please to rest Bahuki.
Gesund schnappen. Thank you very much.
My country civilised. Here, Fred Goodwin. Here, Lucky Dips. Speaking of which, you have bed here. You have bed here in my country.
Unfortunately not. A crib for my daughter only, but a sleeping bag for me. Oh, but it's okay. Maybe they sell lovers also in IKEA, yes?
Used to run past Scottish man again?
Well, without my husband, life is lonely. And the bed is not the same without a warm, loving body next to you. Am I right?
Oh, young one, don't know worry. In my country, many beds.
Jesus.
Scottish man brings straight out and find dirty big one and bring back pronto. No danger.
There's no way he's not going to try to hit that in this episode. No way in hell he's not going to try.
All right, sweetheart. Remember me?
This is your Grandpa Nesbitt. You used to play Skipmore when he was lying pissed in the street. Remember?
I've been looking forward to this. It's lovely to see you again, Peaches.
Don't call me Peaches.
She doesn't like being called Peaches. She wants her name changed by deed poll.
What day? Pizza Hut.
Oh, that's the order.
Oh, calm down, she's a Nesbitt. Gluttony trots in her family. When you carry on, sweetheart.
My daddy calls me Peaches, and he's a two-timing man-whore that shouts up with that hard-faced bitch for Kinnan Park.
Wednesday, where do they pick these things up for?
Wow.
Listen, I know Mary gave you the full SP, so I'll just cut to the chase. I know it's been a long time, but, well, Gas is a changed man, and he's desperate to see Peaches again, so what'd you say?
Well, why ask me? I've never tried to stop her from seeing her dad.
Aye, right, you timed me at the paraffin heater on my birthday when I should have been at McDonald's with him.
Burgers are bad for you. Paraffin's non-fattening. Time's moved on. I realise that. And if her dad wants to see her, well, I understand.
Okay.
All I ask is that you ease her in gently. Prepare her for how he is now. You get my meaning?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Listen, sweetheart, you know normal people.
Aye.
Well, your daddy used to be one, but he isn't one now. Nowadays he's got a wee touch of, well, luminosity. And I want you to come with me and help make him better. What'd you say?
Get real. If you were her age, what would you say?
A fiver?
Yes.
Done.
Hustle.
Well?
I don't get it. He was here a minute ago. Gosh!
Did he get
I
robbed?
don't know where the hell he's got to.
Oh, don't worry. He's probably popped into his gentleman's club for a cream tea and a crack pipe.
He's half the gear.
Well, he's made tubes out of us once too often. It'll never happen again, I promise you that. Moan, honey.
Mammy, CBL innit? Is it catching?
How do you mean?
Told you, he's planning to hit that. Oh, God, James, he never disappoints.
You've got to give me a fright of my life.
Go easy, Rab. He's not well.
No, well, I was up to high dough. I took a nutter into a kiddie's play park. And when I come back, he was gone. Geez, I was thinking all sorts. He came in the bushes with a packet of Werther's Originals and a rent boy.
I don't like Werther's Originals.
Do you like rent, boys?
No.
Are you gay?
No!
Well, get your arse out the closet. There's confused people trying to get in.
He used to love that cupboard, Tay. Till he was 14, he used to curry down amongst the towels. He'd fall asleep sitting in the corner of one. He was that cute.
Oh, stop that. My stomach heaves when you start spouting that guff.
It's your own fault. You never gave me enough love as a child.
Here, you mind your language, boy. Your mother's present.
Well, he has got a point, Rab.
I never get any love from my father. It never did me any harm.
You were a psychotically disturbed alcoholic.
I'm forgiven. How would it happened anyway?
Open your heart, Rab. You are a Christian. Are you not big enough to extend an olive branch?
Do it, man.
Ho! Tell Muncher!
What?
You want an olive branch?
Ram it right up your arse.
See what I'm up against? I'm trying to be sensitive here, you doolally bastard that you are.
Think, Rab, if you were him, what would get you out of that cupboard?
Drink?
Listen, Peaches needs a fairer. So, if you'll not come out for our sake, at least come out for hers.
Okay, smart.
Blackmail, eh? The old values.
He's lonely. Handcuffs. That's his home bed, probably.
Barrag. Scottishman bring scratcher. Also bring traditional gift. Pack of 3 in hunting Stuart tartan. Very good for.
She no in, mate?
Who the hell was that?
What was that?
Do you live in a lift?
Aye, it's only temporary. I get chucked out my flat for keeping a dolphin in the bath. The bastard bit my horn off. How unlucky is that? A dolphin with anger issues. That's how I get the wee dog.
Aye, never mind that. How'd you like the easiest 50 pence you'll ever make in your life?
Aye, sweet, aye. I'm Mambo, by the way. Oh, sorry.
Right, here. Make sure she gets to bed. And, give her this.
Is that your arse?
No, it's my face. I just didn't shave that morning. Right, is that left one?
Be my guest, sir. First floor, pish and broken bottles. Ground floor, muggers and haberdashery. Call again, sir. And remember, never trust a dolphin. They're only smiling on the outside.
Gosh!
Mine's made up. I'm going back to the hospital. There's a free bed there, a telly, all the Play-Doh you can eat.
Oh, look, you were a bad pot. You talk some sense into him.
Your case history's different. I was an extrovert, Bampot. He was introvert. He was inside the Wendy house, shivering like a skinned whippet, whereas I was outside, making a cry for help by running amok with a sharpened chair leg.
And is that your last word?
I am not my Bampot's keeper.
And neither am I. Look, son, do you think I like the real world? Do you think I sat at my school desk daydreaming about marrying a fat bastard in sweaty wise with a face like a zoo exhibit and the pheromone allure a month-old roadkill?
Objection. We had 2 wings, so I must have got the Elizabeth Arden deodorant stick out at least twice.
But I kept going, son. I came through my bad times and so did he.
You know what, son? Your mother's right. Because I'll tell you, she for 30 years, I bobbed about in a flotation tank of Vicky Wine's special offers. Until your mother here, your mother, she gave me redemption. She showed me the glass was half full, and she took the glass off me and smashed it out of my head.
Hearts and flowers are never enough, son. A gaping wound can still say, I love you. It was the stitches that kept us together.
I'll tell you, only stitches will tear us apart.
I'll tell you what. I'll stay at home. And you two hit the loony bin. Your need's greater than mine.
Here,
What's this?
that's a half-full glass.
Caller.
Hello?
Hello, Daddy? Is that you? It's me, Peaches.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. It's been a long time. How are you?
I love you, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy loves you too, sweetheart. Daddy loves you too.
What a day. It was absolutely mad. Mary had to see to Gash, and that left me the... Jamesy!
Aye, sweetheart.
Where's the bed?
The what?
The bed! That big soft thing we lie down in every night sat right there.
I did. You know me, I never noticed furniture. Did you check your coat pocket?
7 feet square. How could it be in my coat pocket?
Well, I don't know. First it was your keys. Now it's this. I didn't want to bring it up, but this is how it started with your mother.
I had Alzheimer's, Jamesy. She had a lot of other things as well, and one of them was an unerring instinct about you.
That's no more really like talking. It's early onset, isn't it? Oh, this is breaking my heart. I'll pray for us both, darling. Ah. Oh.
Now listen you to me. There was a bed there when I left for work this morning. There's no back there the night. I'm going to get my 3 nephews round here. They're going to bounce something down on you like you were a double-sprung, bye-losing flea bag. Don't look to me for help, 'cause I'll be standing by, smiling, wearing 2 little bags as gloves, ready to scrape you off the pavement like running dog shit. Now we've covered my memory. How's yours?
It's improving.
It better be.
Even though his face looks like he's not enjoying it, part of me thinks he's enjoying it.
You gave the bed to Mambo.
It was meant for you. That one thin bastard skimmed me for 50 pence.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's my fault. I blame myself. The big money probably went to his head.
But Mambo was crazy. He lived in a lift.
Scottish man's wife, worse than crazy. Scottish man's wife, Ella. Ella, snippy. Scottish man become Scottish woman.
I understand, but there is a man walking around with a bed. He won't be hard to find, yes?
In Govan? You kidding?
Thieves!
Sorry, missus. I'm not a boss. I'm just going to try and flog this bed round the pubs now.
Don't mind my asking, but where did you get it?
It's what you might call an unwanted gift. Some weaselly old pervert was trying to impress this Hungarian chick called Virag with it, but she wasn't in, so he left it with me. Total waste of time. The Kunzel's bound to gear one anyway, which is more than he got today, no?
This Weasley guy. Is he a kind of slippery-looking article? A 93-year-old, wearing crusty jeans, with the eyes of an unemployed rapist.
Spot on. How'd you know him?
I married him.
Right, they say I'm mental.
A nutter? You? Where'd you get that?
Honest to God, we've had our battles in the past, but I'm telling you, Camille, when somebody questions my mental health, that's when I turn psychotic.
Looking good, Camille, like something out of Showgirls.
Looking creepy, Jamesy, like something out of Gaslight.
I'll just have a beer.
Surprise!
Ella! Oh, sweetheart. What a delight.
Guess what? I found the bed.
You did?
You were right. It was in my coat pocket all along.
It's easy done, you know. I mean, I've found a chest of drawers in the pocket of my cargo pants just this morning. What can I get you?
I fancy a cocktail. Let's see. I'll have an Alzheimer's revenge.
Oh, what?
It's a new one. Half Virag, half Torag. What'll yous have, boys? You remember my three nephews, don't you? There's Dwayne, Wayne, and that's Malky.
What's with the boots?
I can't wear my trainers, can I? They're brand new. There might be leakage.
Leakage?
Hello? Is that emergency services? I'd like to report an accident involving some heavy boots and a rib cage. When? In about 5 minutes' time. Oh, and don't worry about a hospital bed. We'll bring our own. Laters.
Hey, Camille. Put these in a gantry for me, will you? Right, I'm going outside for a minute. I might be gone for quite some time. OK, we're ready. Oh, my fingers! I've got inside on in the morning.
Choco pizza, pet. I don't know how you can eat that.
Stay tuned, Nana, and you'll find it.
She gets through about 15 of them a day, isn't that right, Flower?
I've got a bad self-image, so I get beasted in to cheer myself up.
Don't you bother what anybody says about your weight. You've got a pretty face. And if you play your cards right, your granny and I'll buy you a pair of contour pants and a gastric band for your birthday.
Anything for our wee peaches.
Daddy's not coming, is he, Mammy? It's a set-up. It's just like last time, isn't it?
A set-up? That's you talking, innit?
Are you accusing me of putting words in her mouth?
You kidding? There's no bloody room.
Arguing isn't going to help, is it? Gash gave his word that he would be here, and he will.
Aye, like last time.
Well, if he's not here within the next 5 minutes, we're out of here.
Look, if he wasn't going to show up, he would have phoned. And he hasn't, has he? That's right. Make a liar out of me, you bastard. Hello? Gash? Oh, see. Right.
Well, where is he?
Rab.
Well, don't ask me. As you know, tell you himself.
Guess who?
Daddy? Tell me more about the honeybees.
Well, the honeybees pollinate our crops, but disease amongst the honeybees is causing them to behave strangely, which means that we all have to keep an eye on them, because...
Wait a minute. Oh, I've got a daddy too, so get it right up here. Right, on you go, Daddy.
Oh, Boo Radley, I'm watching you. Let her down again and there's a cupboard door with your bloody name on it.
Don't you worry, pet. Daddy's going nowhere.
Man, when we were kids, we used to come munching here.
8 hands Nesbitt. How could I forget?
We could nick into Larry's and have a quick belt up the knickers, just for old time's sake. We could use the disabled cubicle. It's roomier now that we've filled out a bit.
Or we could sit in our arses on this bench and get right tore into this bar of chocolate. What do you say?
No contest.
No contest, Ram.
Now that's a snack, boys and girls. Oh man, this was a real good episode, man. But it's crazy how just one word could trigger memories for me. So when they were talking about Alzheimer's, that one hit home for me because my grandmother had that, so it was very tough times. So that I was trying to keep it together a little bit and try not to think too much about it, but it is insane how one word could trigger a lot of thoughts just barreling in. So that word in this episode gonna hit me a little harder. I'm trying not to break down right now. It's insane though, the lengths that Jamesy will go. Um, because he always trying to get a lot of girls and stuff like that. So probably his favorite word to hear from a lady is that she's a widow of some sort, because he's like, cha-ching, I'm trying to get some. So my man took his bed to bring it to her. And that was insane, man. That was freaking insane right there. So he got that ass whooping that he deserves. So, you could just tell that this guy is going to do some crazy lengths. And I still to this day think there's really not a boundary for this guy. He's done a lot of crazy shit in a lot of episodes. So, you get to know Jamesy, and he's just like, you just feel like there's no limit for him. And it could be seen in a bad way, seen in a funny way, however you want to take it and stuff like that. But he's the extreme of extremes, which makes it, for the most part, very, very funny. Seeing the different Gash, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is weird as shit. We're used to the regular Gash. You see different characters in, like, maybe I don't know why Gash is not here, but again, it's like 9 seasons, so maybe he's tired, maybe he doesn't act anymore. Who knows? Whatever the case be, if the next episode we watch, the old Gash is back, I'm gonna be completely confused. Because when it's flipped up like this, it's like, this is Gash. You know what I'm saying? So, not to diss on the lad, but he's not as good as the old Gash. I miss the old Gash already. And it was nice to see Gash's lady. Peaches like grown up. That was cool too. She was the spitting image of her mother. Even just the way she talks was ridiculously the same as this girl. Stick it up right you. She gave the girl a little middle finger. That was great. But when parents split up, man, there's often times that, and this is the reality, and this is the crazy part, and the mean part, and the bad part. Sometimes parents turn their kids against their significant other, or their ex, or whatever you want to call it. Like, they'll just talk so much trash about the other person that it kind of like messes up the kid, where they resent the father or the mother, whatever the reverse role is. So when I was seeing that, I was feeling a little bit bad, because she was taking on the persona of the mother. So if she don't like Gash, and who knows the amount of shit that she was doing. So it's just a lot of realness to the episode, a lot of good laughs, but I find a lot of this shit hitting hard, man. So, as far as like it shows that, there's, you can have a lot of comedy, but you can have a lot of seriousness to it. There's it is a real life situations that apply. So I'm going to be very fond of this episode, not fond of the new Gash. That's probably the weakest element there. For me, just seeing a different character, because that did throw me for a loop. Like, who the hell is this guy in the beginning? Like, they're talking to and shit. But you figure it out. But other than that, yeah, this one hit home for me, guys. I'll leave it at that. So I can kind of process my thoughts on the episode a little bit to myself. But I hope you enjoyed it. Great episode. I still can't believe we on season 9. Holy shit, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace and love. Love you all. Much love.